Love is when you feel like you've been cut by a knife, but your heart is still stubborn and keeps to miss the person who hurt you. If it's not beyond reason, it's not called love. Have you ever imagined if you could date a woman who 1. Always texts first, 2. Replies within seconds, 3. Cares like your mother, 4. Know that sarcastic as a weight, 5. Can control your anger, 6. Maintains her honor for you. How beautiful the world would be. We are all nothing more than visitors here. At this time, we are just passing through while observing, learning, and growing. The rest is just waiting for the moment to be summoned to meet that. So make sure our steps do not go astray. Calmness is the sea's waves, noise is the river's flow. And when the ocean calls you, don't turn your face away by walking towards the estuary. No matter whether we still greet each other or will continue to remain silent, but the throne of my heart that I have dedicated to you since early on will never change and will always remain the same. Imagine when you trust someone who you have taken from their partner. Which one is more ridiculous of you? You may no longer have the desire to live together again, but deep down in your heart, you are not ready at all to hear about the news of her death. No matter how good you are, whatever your morals will be, you will never be able to please everyone. So don't be discouraged because a position is despised in your life. Continue to be who you are. If you love something, be willing to lose it at any time. If it comes back, it means it is yours. If not, at least your heart will never be tortured by just the trivialities of worldly affairs. If it has destroyed your life alone, almost being completely destroyed, but you still care enough to willingly share with others, you are a human in the limited edition. Nothing can be given to you because to win life, you have to pay a high price with loss many things, loneliness, suffering, pain, tears, and even blood. Be sure that nothing is free if you are still living among fellow human beings. One time she asked, "Choose my life or yours?" I answered, "Mine." Then she walked away. She didn't understand at all that she was my life. You will never find the same person twice, even in the self of the same person. No matter how good you are, if you are in the wrong place, you will be nothing. Don't choose without understanding. Don't lose just because of a misunderstanding. You can be wrong sometimes, somewhere, but not at all times and everywhere. Come and go from life, you won't take nothing. But there are great things that you can carve after you leave. Beautiful memories in your people's mind. A special place in your fellow human's heart. The best way to build yourself completely is to destroy yourself first, until perfectly destroyed. There you will be able to think maturely, because the knowledge you get is not from whose words. Once a person has gone through the hardships of his life alone, he no longer cares about who can accompany him, because he has learned and is familiar with the peace of silence that he could never possibly get from mere noise. Living alone is not a choice. It is chosen only because there is no longer a choice. Because life can never be created only with solitude. Sometimes, solitude is the best way to secure feelings in order to avoid the consequences of greater damage. Not always people who often disturb and talk about you are people who hate you. It could be that there are people who love you. They just don't understand about the best way to express their feelings. When a heart has been wounded too badly, the shedding of tears will never mean anything just to represent it. Only silent in silence, while forcing yourself to be familiar with the pain and reality. Enjoy the process, gain the wisdom. Critic.